Hi, Dave here, just with another little video of some recent purchases and some news about vinyl around the wonderful city of Nottingham. So, just a few recent purchases and items of interest, and possibly leading into a longer little video about the subject of the Fab Four. But first of all, bought off eBay for about £10, and there are a lot of these available if you look. A mono original Beatles for sale. Now there seems to be a bit of a glut of these early Beatles mono albums coming on the market all of a sudden. The cynical side of me makes me think it's because a lot of the original owners, or possibly even the sons and daughters of the original owners, are releasing them or sadly passing away, and their granddaughters and grandsons are disposing of their record collection either to dealers or selling it themselves. So you're seeing a lot of these first 4 or 5 albums come on both mono and stereo. There will be more mono, of course, because in the sort of vast sales phenomena that these records were, majority were mono because not many people had stereo equipment to play the stereo versions on. So kind of interesting. Obviously the prices are dropping. It's a good chance to get yourself a few decent copies of these monos, because without wanting to sound snobbish about it, it is a fact that they were designed to be listened to in mono, because that was where the mass appeal was, that was where the audience was. The stereo ones were just put out as a kind of afterthought to appease the hi-fi buffs, people that could afford stereo equipment at the time. Obviously things changed throughout the 1960s, which is one of those fascinating reasons why this band and several others who began in the early 60s and were current all the way through, their material kind of changes and develops with the technology that came along and the people being able to afford that technology. So came along, it's been said many times, they came along at the right time. They had a lot of luck, and that was perhaps one other thing that went in the Beatles' favour. But that's a nice copy that cost about just over £10 on eBay. Original inner sleeve, which is worth looking for if you can. Always nice to have, and it's poly-lined, interesting artifact. Now, there's a newish record shop in Nottingham. It's called FAC, as in the old factory records catalogue numbers. The number escapes me now, but it's called FAC 52 or something like that. St James's Street, Nottingham. Go and have excuse me. Go and have a look at it. The guy's making a real effort. It's not full of records. Half the shop's got second-hand clothes and merchandise in it, band t-shirts, nice stuff to look through, pretty cheap. And if I didn't know better, I'd say he's based the look and feel of the shop on Malcolm and Vivian's original Let It Rock shop in King's Road, with easy chairs and like a lounge, a sort of mock-up lounge where you can sit and read books and listen to music and things. So a very good atmosphere has been created, very friendly. The prices are very competitive. They will buy records off you as well. It's a good time to go there. And I went there on Friday, and I got, amongst others, this, which is a test pressing of the brand new heavies from 1992. Didn't cost much. I haven't had a chance to see how much it's going for, but it's still a nice thing to have. Jazz Dance compilation. Went for that because there's some Lee Morgan on there and some other classics. Again, less than £5, you just can't resist that. This wasn't from there, this was from up the road on Market Street, the Oxfam shop. Bert, hitmaker, his own recordings of his own songs. Beautiful. £3, you can't go wrong. Look at the vinyl. Original inner sleeve. And look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Going back to FAC 52 on St James's Street, or whatever it's called. Sandy Nelson, a later one, later 60s, not early 60s, so it's less out and out echoey rock and roll. It's a bit more sort of funky, very interesting. Didn't cost much. There's a great version of The Beat Goes On in there. £2. It's on Liberty. And to round things off, from the late 70s, a bit of proper American US funk. Big Twist in the Mellow Fellows, One Track Mind. I hadn't heard of these or this, but that's obviously what it is, and that is good authentic Chicago, I think, funk, the authentic article. That is Red Lightning, I think. Red Lightning Records. Yeah. So there we go, just checking in with my new tripod and light and microphone. See you later. Oh, by the way, I have got a backdrop. There, look. I just need to position the chair so it's behind me. See ya.